Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers, named for my patron, beloved Bridget. And this is a general reading for my lovely Taurus. Cross watchers, welcome. But if you're in a bit of a hurry, I will timestamp every time I switch a deck. Here are the decks I'm going to use. It'll be a multi-spread read. And it's just for this time of year, this lovely April 2023. I'm recording this on April 4th, 2023. And Taurus, I feel like a lot of you may not believe you're full Taurians, other than you like to indulge a little more than others. But I don't think you've really given yourself, a lot of you haven't given yourself time to indulge your Taurian energy. People are like, oh, well, you're a Taurus, I'm a whatever, and we can't be friends. Well, this is that energy of, I get it because I know what kind of a Taurus I am now. You've experienced it so deeply that it like hits you to the core. And so I want you to take some of that energy that you feel like Taurus is not your energy. Some of you are going to have your birthday hit at the end of this month. So you need to like look at those Taurian typical traits and be like, why haven't I embraced them wholly? Why haven't I lived them out entirely? And it's going to hit you like, it's going to be easy, and not only easy, it's energizing to explore traits of your time of birth, you know, your card. I'm not as deeply entrenched in the belief that if you're an Aries or a Taurus that you have certain traits and there's nothing you can do about it. I believe these are stamps on our lives for when we were born, and because we are in your season and your season's coming up, now is the most perfect time to indulge in that deepness of self. I especially want to talk about planning. There's an element of planning here. A lot of you are like, I can't plan a party or, you know, a great night or whatever. Well, have you really given yourself the time to really plan something and really organize it the way a Taurus would? Ugh. Well, I'm a cusper, so I'm an Aries, but I am on the cusp of the Taurus, so I do have a lot of Taurian traits. Not to mention my mother was a Taurus, so let's just get to it and draw cards. All right? One for you and one for your person. I'm going to start that at 2:30 for our first timestamp. This is the Woodland Wardens Tarot, and your card is going to be, for you, I have the bee and the pomegranate for productivity. What are you getting done right now? And sweetly and stingingly. It's like I've got... Taurus, this is living deeply, like I said. I've got the one shot, the one stinger to really get this done. And so it's living that life to the fullest, living your deepest, most, it's about reproductive or creative or, you know, with the pomegranate. Trust me, if you are of baby making age, please take caution to yourself, because reproducing and fruitiness and abundance is all pouring into your life right now. And the fastest way abundance pours into anyone's life is through baby making. So be careful with that one. But in the terms of productivity, Taurus, you're going to start embracing, as suggested, some of those deeply Taurian traits in the Taurian season, only to find out that, yes, I am a Taurus. You may actually stand up in a crowd and be willing to say, I believe it, because I've worked with it and it works. These are just suggestions, but they might have a thing to them over time. Wow, this is like a very odd message. It's the last message I would have thought I would have given you, Taurus. I feel like you just feel like, yeah, you know, those days or those moments where you look at your long-term goals and plans and you realize maybe a gear has shifted forward, the wheels have turned a little, you've crossed off an extra mile, you're that much closer. You're right where, you know, you got to make some adjustments. Some things didn't happen, some things aren't necessary to happen anymore, but you're definitely moving forward. And you're feeling it, and it's a good feeling. It's not necessarily in love, it's just in life in general. The person around you is All right, you're leveling up, Taurus, in multiple ways, in spiritual ways, in Taurian ways. We are definitely in the Paschal Easter season, and it's definitely a time to, that giving up one's life for salvation. The themes of the Christian church just knocking on our doors, and you're leveling up, you're experiencing all this change and this wonderful feeling of yourself, and your person is just starting out with almost the Fool card of the Woodland Warden's deck with the mouse and the buttercup. Remember the buttercup? It hides its face. It looks down from rain and darkness instead of just closing like a normal flower. And a mouse is very curious and a little pensive and little sniffy and will scurry away in a moment. This is your person. You might be a little overbearing to your person right now. You might be way more than this person needs. Opposites attract. You may be way more than this person needs on the outside, but boy, your person is like, how are you so much? Taurus, are you that much? You can be. I have a sister who's a Taurus, and boy, she is a lot. That's like my new favorite adverb, adjective, and phrase of I don't know what else to say. A lot. Oh my gosh, she is a lot, but magnificently so, right? All right, let's get to the Teddy Tarot and see more about you, my lovely bees, my Taurians. Oh, sometimes my glasses just make me want to scream. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards for us. For us and the Taurus, and let's just pull a bunch and then read them out as they stack. Sometimes that's just all we need. Okay, that's probably good enough. Okay, Taurus, what are we working with? Well, first of all, Taurus, the world, end of a cycle. Yeah, you're definitely ending a cycle, beginning a cycle. You're kind of already in that speed in terms of, I'm getting somewhere. I feel things are moving forward. What are the next steps? What steps were missed? What steps need to be reduced? It's very practical for you right now. Coming into your own season, you're just feeling the practical beauty of it. This is what I always intended. Oh, and you know what? I'm sorry, Taurus, but you may be having to live a little single and a little bit more workhorse Taurus energy than before. A Taurian is the kind of woman that can, or man, that can just really do anything, man. Work a field. Strong people are Tauruses. And this is the energy of spirits like you may not be able to celebrate a marriage. You may not be celebrating a lot right now, but there's a purpose to this. There is a meaning to all of this in this moment. Specifically, you know that it's still going on. You have rewards coming in, but it's not in love. It's definitely in Pentacles, because even if you are a feminine, you're coming in as the masculine king with the King of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles. This is getting something that is moving you upward. This is not moving you in a new direction and you're thinking, dear God, how did I get here? No, this is like as you planned it. And you're on top as you planned it, as you dreamed. This is what I've dreamt of. This is how I meant it to happen. These are the messages I planned to send out when this would happen. There is going to be a bit of an emptiness. I think it comes with attention from some financial source with the Knight of Pentacles and the Swords in reverse. This is a long lie, or a long maybe fudging on your resume that is coming back to bite you in the ass in a financial way. This may be just a bill that's been accruing a lot of interest. This is something that is taking you a step back financially. There's a piece of your history that you have to go back and correct. Because the message that's coming into you thinking you're a king, the page next to the king might actually be you missing something or missing a step. Please go check that. I did mention missing a step more than once. You might be feeling a little defensive, my loves. Little defensive, because there's something wrong. that you need to check. Double check the work. All right, I'm going to do the Affirmators Tarot. Affirmators. Oh, sorry, that's upside down. Affirmators Tarot. Let's see what your energy or what's your person thinking of you. What's your person thinking of you? Just get some of these cards going. Yeah, there's something you need to just check those steps. There were steps maybe missed or skipped that need to be double verified. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take them because I read for myself on this deck, so it's really shuffled. 3 of Wands and the Judgment card. This is planning on receiving your rewards. Your person has put in a lot of work too. Your person might be at go again because they've already finished the game and passed go and collected their $200. They might be actually finishing a cycle but ahead of you and starting a new cycle before you are. And your person is also planning on certain rewards that may coincide with yours, since you both got the Judgment card. Certain values and certain plans and intentions kind of align with yours. That's very, very exciting for them. I think it's why why they have attention for you right now. This person also has a Page in their energy. Oh, these cards came in the reverse. The Page of Swords is that energy of, I feel like this person has felt like you can be part of the rewards they're getting, but they're not sure. Okay, they're sure about... Okay, you probably have rejected this person in love, and they're sure it's something they don't know what it is. Why would you reject them? What did they ever do to you? Taurus, your person, you may have already been rejected. You may have already rejected this person, or this person... This person might be feeling a bit mousy and shy because the last time you rejected him, it was really painful, but you did it in a way that left the door open. They are coming to knock on that door and open it up again very soon. But it's going to take a lot of planning and a lot of work because they see you're in this Judgment cycle. They're like, I'm in there too. Maybe I can get their attention because you are in defense mode and they know it. Let's see what they're working to do. 8 of Swords, they're trying to make it appear that they are approaching you in a way that they're not. Yeah, this person could be somebody that you end up putting in the friend zone that later on you're like, dude, you're supposed to be my friend, not trying to hook up with me still. But this is also a person who would rather be your friend than not with you at all. But they do love you. This person is there for you a lot when... How do I know they love you? Because you're their 10 of Cups, but they will always see you as an option. You will always be a bit of a happiness in their life. Look at all the water they bring in their life. You are tough. Every card I draw and they think about you, they think about how tough you are, Taurus. Remember I mentioned how tough a Taurus could be? They could work a field like a tractor can. I don't understand how it happens because some Tauruses are just normal sized people, but yet they can still like work like a horse, man. I don't get it. They are highly energetic. And this person will always consider you an option. This person, if you guys are ever single at the same time, it'll be the end of singlehood for both of you. Yeah, they are wishing and praying and hoping. But in 10 of Cups, the jellyfish, remember, they can only be eaten by turtles. Well, I don't know if only, but sea turtles eat them quite jollily because they're tough. They're so tough they can eat them. And you, Taurus, are tough love. And I don't know, it turns this person on. The Hangman. They just want to change. They want to change their mind about you, Taurus. Oh, but they can't resist you. They can't resist. Oh, they've walked away from you and then they've run back to you. Oh. They've even tried to change their worldview on you. But right now they're investing in you, Taurus, because they're actually investing in themselves a little more than you, but it's simultaneously with you so that it feels like you're in the room working on the same things they are. That's how much this person admires you and fancies you, Taurus. And a lot of you, I think, a lot of you feel like you work outside of your masculine or feminine dominant energies a lot. Like if you're a girl, you feel very tomboyish sometimes. And vice versa. If you're a boy, you feel like you're very decorative all the time. And who knows? But it's not necessarily that you're going to be switching genders or anything crazy like that, or extreme like that, I should say. But what it is you just don't feel like love might be on your table for you right now, since you're basically kingdom building, it seems like, with the King of Pentacles there too. So, since you're kingdom building, it must be that you are, what am I saying? It's not like you can have room for love or want to dream about love, but this person still has to like bring their thoughts back to certain things, and because they're working just as hard as you are. And so when they yank themselves back into that life, they know that you're working on kind of the same stuff they are, and that just makes them think of you more. This person is going to become something bigger than they ever thought they would be, because they are a bit shy and a bit, I don't want to say slow, but they're definitely slower than you. And so this person would have never done things if they weren't trying to chase you down. Let's take, how do we bring these two energies together? What do we need to do here? Oh, you know what? Spirit keeps getting, these are, I see. Yeah, this might have been something that didn't work out in the past. Perhaps somebody was just too controlling. You guys may have met when one of you was like teaching the other or above the other in a way that love was kind of off the table. That might be gone now, but it's still kind of something in the past that this relationship maybe was either forbidden or weird, but now time has kind of moved on and the person's hoping it is time enough for you. But whatever it was, one of you had greater control than the other. I'm trying to figure out. I think it might be you, because you're the person that card wants to come out. Okay. They may have, this may be growing up with you. A lot of cards are like 2s and 3s. And, 3s and, yeah. I feel this energy of just that you guys may have grown up together or evolved together or schooled together. Probably school with this Jack. Some type of school or trades working, and that's where they first maybe approached you, and they took a step back, because we're here to work anyway. But this person has respected your boundaries in every way. But the moment you let that guard down, the moment you unrest your burdens, or you've saved enough, the moment you start thinking that you want to invest in something, they're going to be there to snatch you up. They might even be there to snatch you up on a drunk holiday if they can tempt you. So yeah, in the meantime, they're just waiting on love. This is like playing house with somebody that may not marry you later. It's very dangerous territory for this person. I don't think they realize how much they're setting themselves up for failure, because I think it's like a 50-50, and you Taurians, I think it's about half-half that any of you like this person, and others of you are like, this person is too soft. I'm quite a durable Taurus. I need something like made out of stone or steel, of stronger stuff. Check out the weekly reading, my loves, because from 4/3 Monday this past week, because it was all about that stronger stuff coming in as somebody in our lives that we've always wanted and needed. And then we shouldn't be afraid to ask for help, or, allow help to wander in. I'm only going to take the one card here. Let's see what it is. The Phoenix. Oh, your person is waiting for dramatic change. Your person is waiting for you to change on a dime in love. And I'm just going to put it out there. Here it comes. The Phoenix. Freedom from suffering. Freedom from suffering and past karma. Reincarnation. The phoenix represents... Oh, my eye was just... I can't hardly see. The phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication. The essence of the phoenix is with us when we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversion. At that very moment, the spark of the phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are and what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into the ashes, and a lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Change. You will soften, you will change, Taurus, and you will find this person is strong and great in many, many ways. And they're waiting for you. This person will pick you up even when you are on fire, though. And that might be worth a lot more than somebody made out of steel. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Taurus, and all my lovely Taurians. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Tip or donate if the spirit moves you. No need to. I'm just being dramatic. And of course, let's look forward to a full moon reading tomorrow. Very excited about the full moon tomorrow in Aries to start our lovely spiritual new year. You're coming in with fire, so you can probably relate. All right, thank you, my loves, and until next time, God bless.